I wanted to add some additional tips that really help us after asking the magic question, which is, if you loved your products, would you share the products with other people, or would you share with other people about them? And so a lot of times there's ways you can follow up or lead past that when you're doing either a welcome call or in your messenger conversation, or if you get on the phone with them later. And so as you're asking, one thing you can ask is, what would motivate you to share? That's a good, another question to open up and see. And then you can go into whatever the monthly incentive is for having 3 people that they refer or have joined them in their health journey. And then you can say, would that 400 to 500, whatever the amount is, be a blessing to you? And if they say yes, and it's rare I've had them go no, you can just say, hey, well, it's possible, and there's actually no cap, and I'm here with you whether you're walking or running. If you want to go into it all in for financial freedom, or just walk and just help some people feel better, get yourself some gas money, help with some bills, or get your products covered, and I'll help you with that. And then you can say, if you're willing, write down a list of names that come to mind. You probably know 3 people that could help, that this could help, that have been praying for answers. And it's always fun to do things with other people. I can give you, or we can give you exactly what to say if you wanted to reach out to them. And if you're willing to do a post, we can do that too. And then through this process, you're going to handle objections, whether it's they don't have enough time, their belief in network marketing, their belief in themselves, or their belief in the products. And then you can follow up. There's good follow-up videos, training videos on helping build belief in the business, and there's just ways you can ask your sponsor of how to help them with belief in themselves, and then using tools to help build more belief in the products. And so you want to pull out people's objections. You want to find out what is holding them back, because most people don't think they could do something like this, and so you want to talk about why you think they would be good at it. Like if someone has integrity, or is really funny and relatable, has influence, or things like that, you can mention those things, and then you're going to mention it again and 1,000 times. You're going to tell them again and again and again. And you can vary your follow-up, either in Messenger or on the phone, of how much you believe in them, because a lot of people just have low self-belief. I'm just telling you. And you want to make it authentic. You're not, blowing smoke, but you want to be just telling them what is possible, and that's going to be part of the casting vision, is just helping know what questions to ask. And then you can say, as you progress, what is one win you're having in your health? And then you can say, hey, since you mentioned wanting to share that you would possibly share with people, or that you would share with people, when you love your products, you're having great results. Like, who has come to mind? And so that's a way you can just process, and you're going to mix it up with building their belief in the products, building their belief, in the opportunity, and you're going to be using tools, casting vision. Let me make sure I got that. Tools, casting vision, and calling out why they'd be amazing at it, and then just helping build their belief in whatever areas need to happen. So remember, objections are totally normal. If people go silent, it's totally normal. It actually means nothing. Probably means life is happening, just like it happens with you and I. So be encouraged and know that it's just normal. You're going to actually probably have to follow up more with the business side, because it is asking someone to do something that feels more risky to themselves, and having to overcome fear. But what you need to do is get the vision for yourself of seeing that the need that they have financially is you are meeting that need for something that potentially can be life-changing, and it's worth the follow-up, and it really is worth helping them get groceries on their table, or not having foreclosures, or being able to pay rent, because people will not talk about that, but it is things they will lose sleep about. And so just understand this. And I want you to also be encouraged. You're going to have to fail forward. You're going to have to just start practicing it, trying it, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, and then work on the mindset piece where it means nothing. It's not a big deal if they're silent, and just figure out what works for each personality and each person. A lot of it you're going to have to attenuate for really what the objections that they are giving you. And you're going to look at time. Do they really have the time? Do they have the capacity? And do they have the desire? And you can ask questions of, their why, of like, why would that amount, what would it change in your life? You can ask things. And if it really is timing, would you be open to me showing you a very simple system to do this that actually doesn't require a whole lot of time right now? And then capacity, sometimes you have to discern, engage, and just see where they are. And sometimes you got to sit with them, and you got to be patient, and you have to just love on them and send encouraging things for the capacity. And that has to do with life, emotional stuff, from marriage, health, and so into those areas where there is limited capacity, and just say, you're going to have to ask questions of, is there anything I could be praying, or what's going on in this area of life that I could support you in? Or if you notice things that are going on, you can ask life questions like, how is work? And it'll give you ideas. How's your family? Of where limited capacity is, because it's a real thing, and it can stop people cold in their tracks. But if you hang with them and be patient, they will appreciate the kindness, and it will mean a lot to them. And it will show you just the power of what network marketing is. We can be patient, kind, and loving, and grow a business, and it's the best of both worlds. So y'all have a great day.